Hi, how are you? What are you doing? When it's hard to focus, I think it's always good to do things for other people. And I'm going to invite you, get up from your desk, come on and join me in a seated chair workout. So I'd love to say that this idea was mine, but I'm actually posting a blog for a client, Karla Steingraber, who's a sports psychologist. She had this great chair workout. She said, if you're too lazy to get off the couch, you can exercise seated. But it dawns on me that this is a perfect workout also for my other client, Jerry, who's on the other spectrum. Karla does like 10,000 kettlebell lifts in a day. She's amazing and so strong. Jerry is going to be 94 in 2 weeks. And Jerry, I thought of this for you. It's a perfect chair workout. So it's just 3 simple exercises. And seriously, if you're at your desk, just take a break for a second. I do recommend you sit back in your chair. Just for stability. But the first exercise, so you're seated in the chair, knees over ankles, brace your core. It's just a march. So it's just a march. You can actually just march your feet. You do it for 60 seconds. So I actually don't have a timer, but anyone who takes my fitness classes will laugh because I always lose count anyway. So do it right here. Whatever's comfortable for you, just right here. If you want to pick up the pace a little bit, you can go right here. Actually, if you're in a Zoom meeting or at your desk, you can easily do this. Because look at this. Nobody can even tell. I could be an important executive on top, and I'm exercising below. So Karla's first exercise is a seated march. So it's just a march, 60 seconds. You can actually feel your heartbeat getting up a little bit. All right. Second exercise is a hamstring stretch. So for this one, you're going to sit a little bit farther forward in your chair if it feels stable for you. Particularly, I'm thinking of Jerry. If you want to stay back in your chair, please do. But you're going to take your right leg forward, toes up to the ceiling. And right here, it's just oh, that's so great. You just come forward. So actually lift through the middle, brace your core. So it's not a rounding of the back. It's a straight forward. And you're coming forward until you feel that stretch in the back of your hamstring. So, here we go. So you do 10 on each side. So thank you so much for anyone who's joining me live. You can totally do this exercise at your desk and nobody will even, well, they might think you're weird if you're like going, actually, they'll think you're just like stressed with what's going on in the world, like rocking back and forth. But this is a hamstring exercise. Switch and do the other leg. And again, it's 10 on each side. So this is straight from my client, Karla Steingraber's website. She is a sports psychologist. She's a competitive athlete, and she approves these exercises. But they're also good for people who actually just have limited mobility and might want to work out in a chair. There's only one more to make 3 exercises. For this last exercise, it's an overhead shoulder press. Karla recommends that you get light weights. You can do this without weights. You can even just get like cans of beans if you don't have weights at your house. I'm going to use these little, they're only 2.5 pounds. Karla recommends this as a combined exercise. I'm going to show it separately beforehand. So basically sitting in your chair, always brace your core just so you can sit up tall. Bring your weights to your shoulders. This is just an overhead press. Of course, my arms are going out of the screen. You just have to you just have to trust that I'm still holding the weights when I go up. So it's 10 presses overhead. So just starting right in front of your shoulders, press to the ceiling, lower down, elbows in front of the body. The second part of this exercise that Karla recommends is a step out and in with your legs. So feet are flat on the floor. You just bring them out and in and out. For some people, bringing both legs out at the same time might be hard. So you could also do one leg out and in. That's going to get your inner and outer thighs. You step out and in. And here, if you do them together, it's an out and an in. So you go 10, 9, 8, and 7. And by the way, anytime you bring your arms overhead, it always gets your heartbeat going. So this combined activity, a little bit cardio here too. And 2, and 1. So there you go. That was my 5-minute desk workout, combining doing service for others when it's hard to focus, serving my clients. That was from Karla's new blog post. You'll find that at evereststrongcoaching.com. And as soon as I'm done, I'm going to post this also to YouTube, because I know that's where my friend Jerry, the grandparenting activist, his website is grandparentsunleashed.com. I know Jerry's going to love this chair exercise. So for anyone else who joined me, I hope you got a quick break from your workday, and I hope the rest of your day goes well, and that you're able to kind of, keep yourself centered so that you can be the most powerful and wonderful to all the people that you serve and connect with during the day. So thank you. And thanks for everyone who watched. I appreciate it.